Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Elahu Ramadan with that information on that waralert.org, brothers and sisters. Waralert.org, brothers and sisters. For the original black man, black woman, and black child held captive in the North American wilderness, brothers and sisters. That's what we are. We're prisoners of war, but we don't know it. We're prisoners of war, brothers and sisters, and we don't know it. But Trump then brought into law the law from 1798, the Alien Act. The Alien Act. He's trying it out on the Latinos, and as of this weekend, uh, the riot broke out in L.A. This ain't the first time, but now uh, Trump has deployed the National Guards. He asked for 1,000. They say 100 got there. Um, his Secretary of Defense, Pete Hastad, or however you say his last name, he wants to send in the Marines from Camp Pendleton up in the desert, um, probably about 40 miles from LA. But anyway, he want to send in the Marines. So what he really wants to do is get them to start acting up because according to the mayor Newsom and the governor Newsom and the mayor, uh, they are stating that they had it under control. They had it handled. And usually when you send in the National Guards, uh, you go through the governor and the mayor and let them know what you're going to do. But Trump is acting on his own because he wants them to act up so he can um, send in call for a state emergency, whereas he can implement martial law, brothers and sisters, martial law. That's what he wants from the reaction of the Hispanics in LA. And the law that he implemented, that brought in, um, it is where he can go into any state, send his federal troops versus ICE. They were pissed off because of ICE, police with the name ICE on them that coming to get immigrants, and they supposed to ran a sting in LA Friday, and it didn't carried over. It the people got upset and start rioting, and so it didn't carry it over into Saturday, uh, Sunday, and now they saying they are ready to. They calling for another protest as of today, Monday. But brothers and sisters, this all has to do with our identity, the original black man, black woman, and black child. It's got to do with our identity, brothers and sisters, as is the situation that's happening in Palestine, as is the situation that's happening in Palestine, brothers and sisters. You see what I'm saying? Uh, the so-called those who converted to Judaism back in the 30s that Hitler was burning, and they once Master Farad Muhammad came, set up the Nation of Islam, put Elijah in charge, and said that we were the true seed of Abraham, and then they put those false individuals over in Palestine, claiming that they were um, Jewish, but really they are those who say they are Jews, but are really are the synagogue of Satan, the synagogue of Satan, brothers and sisters, and they run the United States under under AIPAC, AIPAC, the Israel lobbyists. They pay for those who supposed to be representing the people. They pay their campaign, and if they don't do what the Israel lobby wants, and then they'll pay their competition campaign money to get them in the deal. So, brothers and sisters, the war alert, meaning that it's all about the original black man, black woman, and black child in the North American wilderness, brothers and sisters, because false Israel, they want to go ahead and attack Iran. And um, the United States, under Trump, he like, well, he can't have them attack Iran and try to wipe them out before he get rid of us, the black man, the black woman, the black child, because we are the evidence. We are the evidence, brothers and sisters, that America has been supporting the false Jews. America been supporting the false Jews over in Palestine. And Britain also been supporting them, put them in a position what they at, and to counteract Master for Muhammad's truth about our true identity, brothers and sisters, our true identity. So therefore, um, if they attack Iran before, if Israel attack Iran and do what they want to do, and then they'll be in charge of that whole Middle East, and then America will have a battle trying to get them out of that position. Kind of like why Trump went there last month and went to Arabia and the different places over there to talk the deal so he can get rid of the middleman, which is false Israel. So he went over there himself and struck up a few deals and gave a few speeches and said a few things, that wasn't beneficial to false Israel, basically throwing him under the bus. So false Israel, they like, hey, all we got to do is get rid of Iran, and then we can be in power. They got a nuclear weapon. False Israel got a nuclear weapon in that area. They're not the only ones who got a nuclear weapon, but they got that nuclear weapon. So, United States, if they get rid of um, uh, Iran, and then false Israel will be the power in that area, and they feel that you know um, they can be in control of the oil, be in control of everything in that area with Air Force and they so-called military, then United States would have a problem. But anyway, Trump is uh, setting everything up, and we don't know it. But what we do know, brothers and sisters, what we do know is the messenger of the covenant. The messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters, that's what we do know. And the messenger of the covenant, since I ran into him in the internet in 2019, has been giving us the past, the present, and the future. The past, the present, and the future of the original black man, black woman, and black child held captive in the North American wilderness, brothers and sisters. So everything that you see transpiring all around the world is basically because of us. The original black man, black woman, and black child held captive in the North American wilderness. And the reason why that, brothers and sisters, everything is happening because of us, because of a vision that Abraham seen 400 years ago. a vision that Abraham seen 400 years ago in the book of Genesis 15:12. In the book of Genesis 15:12, brothers and sisters. And then the covenant, which is also in Genesis 15:18, talks about the angels submitting to the Edomites. The Edomites. Genesis. This is where the European started. This is where the Europeans started, brothers and sisters. When we gave them that book in Genesis, that was for them uh, to monitor, to take care of the planet, because we were suffering. The original black man, black woman, and black child was suffering from energy deprivation. So therefore, we only had enough energy to take care of ourselves. So now that the uh, European, the Adamites are being in control, they have they don't want to give up that control, brothers and sisters. That a vision that Abraham seen 400 years ago talked about us coming to a land that wasn't ours. Let's go in there and take a peek at that, brothers and sisters. And I know we didn't looked at it a million times, brothers and sisters, but it's necessary. It's necessary, brothers and sisters, that we understand what this vision is talking about. And the Abraham covenant, what that's talking about. That's talking about the original black man, black woman, and black child. The reason why you hear of wars and rumors of war taking place all over, brothers and sisters. There's peeping that vision, brothers and sisters. And I know we done read this a many a times, brothers and sisters, but this is what we have to get familiar with, brothers and sisters. We damn near need to know these scriptures by heart so we can know what time it is, brothers and sisters, so we won't be deceived by the preachers, male and females, on Sunday when you go to church, or by that bullshit that coming out the Nation of Islam, since it's been taken over by that dead man walking Louis Eugene Graham. But he can't die until he see that his vision is dying with him and his father, Percival Clark, who's a devil, and that makes him a demon. That makes his sons and his daughters demons, brothers and sisters, seed from a devil. That's right, the whole Farrakhan family is demons, brothers and sisters, and they gonna be doing what they daddy is doing. Mustafa Muhammad, he's supposed to be uh, passing. Farrakhan supposed to be passing the torch over to him, and then they got um, the messenger of Allah's son, Ishmael Muhammad, pushing the program in front. He's the front man. He's the front man for the Farrakhan family, brothers and sisters. He's the front man for the Farrakhan lion family, brothers and sisters. He's the front man for Farrakhan's lion family. Elijah, Master Fraud Muhammad, they all talked about us going home to a promised land. Farrakhan talking about staying here with 7 states, but he has not to this day gathered the people that would start monitoring and getting us ready for those so-called 7 states, getting y'all ready. I met the messenger of the covenant in 2019, brothers and sisters. I know what the future lies for us. It's just the majority of us, the original black man, black woman, and black child, we don't know. Africa is so many miles away, but we ended up in the North American wilderness. Angels who were told to submit to the Edomites. Let's read into it, brothers and sisters. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram. And lo, a horror of great darkness fell upon him. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be sojourning in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterwards shall they come out with great substance. That's talking about the original black man, black woman, and black child, brothers and sisters. And our 1619 to 2019. 1619, brothers and sisters, to 2019. That's our time. That's when we ended up in the North American wilderness, all the way over from what they call Africa. That's where we ended up, brothers and sisters, here in the North American wilderness, under that cruelty, under that horror of great darkness, under that mistreating of every black man, black woman, and black child in the North American wilderness, brothers and sisters, by anybody who wanted to do it, because we were in the Constitution labeled as 3/5 of a man. 3/5, brothers and sisters. We were lower than the animals according to their Constitution. And they didn't change yet. Only thing they did is said there's no more slaves. But we're still in America, brothers and sisters. We're still under the capitalist system. You go to work and work $20 an hour, 8 hours a day, $160 a day, 800 in a week, 3,200 in a month. But the product that you made, the product that you was the company that you was working for, you made 160 in 8 hours, and they made, let's say, 1,160. So they paid you 160, and they made a profit of 1,000 off of you. And then you know what a plant look like, a plantation. You got 1,000 or so people in it. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? How our creative mind is creating a wealth, has been creating a wealth for the America, brothers and sisters. That's how they rise to the top. In all the nations that they came from, Europe, they wasn't doing that over there because we wasn't there, brothers and sisters. The gold and the silver, meaning that our creative mind has created abundance of gold and silver. You see what I'm saying? So in this vision, when we will leave with great substance, we'll be taking our creative mind with us, brothers and sisters. Let's see where we'll be leaving to. Let's see, brothers and sisters. Genesis 15:18 talks about the Abrahamic covenant. It says, that day God made a covenant with Abram, saying, unto thy seed. There's that seed again, brothers and sisters. There's that seed again. Unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. That's our land. That's our birthright. That's our reward, brothers and sisters. That's our land, our birthright, our reward that we will transfer into heaven. Transfer into heaven, brothers and sisters, from the mind of the original black woman, held captive in the North American wilderness, just like the man, the black man, and now our black child. We all are been here for 400 years, brothers and sisters, captive in the North American wilderness with that creative mind. With that creative mind, brothers and sisters, that's what got them the wealth. It didn't happen in Europe when they was over there. It didn't happen, brothers and sisters. It happened where we was, here in the North American wilderness. So we get that 160 and they get that 1,000. We get shit and they get gold. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? When we can get back to our promised land, brothers and sisters, when we get back to our promised land, we'll be benefiting from our own creativity. And that heaven, brothers and sisters, that we'll be in from the mind of the most beautiful woman on the planet, the Asiatic black woman, brothers and sisters. And in order for us to make that journey, brothers and sisters, we need a new vision. We need a new reality. We need, brothers and sisters, a new way of thinking. We got to delinquish the control that they have over us and take back control of our own thinking. And we'll be able to do that in that promised land, brothers and sisters. But we got to go through tribulation, that hell that the start of this video talked about, that Trump wants to do. He wants to create martial law, brothers and sisters, where it's only one. He's going to send the Democrats, the Republican, the Black Caucus Party, everybody home. And it's going to be ran by one man, brothers and sisters, Trump. Trump going to want to run it with his ICE police and his military, National Guards, Marines, whatever he need to bring in that one power. See, and that's going to force the original black man and black woman to hear the truth, because you ain't getting it at the church. You ain't getting it from the preachers, male or females. You went there Sunday. You didn't get nothing that you hearing right now. You went to the mosque yesterday. And what was they doing? They wasn't giving you nothing, brothers and sisters, that's beneficial to what's ready to take place. Only place you're going to get that from, brothers and sisters, is the messenger of the covenant. And that messenger of the covenant got that way to break their control over the original black man, black woman, and black child held captive in the North American wilderness, brothers and sisters. And the messenger of the covenant who would suddenly appear at the temple that Master Farad Muhammad set up and put his messenger, Elijah Muhammad, in charge of, brothers and sisters, the temple. So if you in a church, you weren't going to hear from the messenger of the covenant. But if you're in the temple, you're supposed to be, let's read it. Behold, I will send my messenger. That's Master Farad Muhammad sending his messenger, Elijah Muhammad. And he shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant, who ye delight in. Behold, he shall come with the Lord. He shall come, saith the Lord of hosts, but who will abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appears? For he is like the refiner fire, and like fuller's soap. And he shall set as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he shall pur, pl, pl, um, purge the sons of the Levites, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering of righteousness. This is us, brothers and sisters, the original black man, black woman, and black child held captive in the North American wilderness. This is war alert, brothers and sisters, to get us ready for what's coming. They trying it out on the Hispanics, the Latinos, the deportation, that act that Trump brought in 1798, the Alien Act, to deport them first, get them to act up, and then he'll create um, what is being created now, confusion. He'll create that which he didn't call the National Guards in, because they're rioting, they're burning up cars, they're going against the police. Now the National Guard is in, they're going against the National Guards. So once he bring the Marines in, and then it's a possibility of a war breaking out in the streets. And that's just what Trump needs, brothers and sisters, to call in that martial law, to send everybody else home. He won't have nobody. The Congress won't be bothering him. The Democrats party won't be bothering him. The Green Party won't be bothering him. Nobody will be bothering him, because it'll be martial law, and everything. All of them will go home, and then he can implement whatever he wants, brothers and sisters. So the messenger of the covenant is coming to clean us up, not only of that 400 years of cruelty, horror, of great darkness that fell upon us, meaning we wasn't getting no more knowledge about who we was. And all the knowledge we got about ourselves came from our enemy. And now we are, in a sense, like our enemy, because he controls our thinking. He controls our action. He controls where we live and where we don't live by how much money he gives us, brothers and sisters, from his plantation that we now have been working on, brothers and sisters, for the last, first it was free. First it was free, brothers and sisters. They labeled it under slavery. And we were working for free until they Lincoln in 1864, I believe, he so-called freed us, brothers and sisters. But they had a war called the Civil War. Best time for the black man, the black woman, and the black child, because the cave dweller was fighting against himself. The Adamites, they were fighting against themselves, the North and the South. They were fighting against themselves, brothers and sisters. But now they need to get rid of the evidence. And the evidence is the black man, the black woman, and the black child. And the evidence is talking about the true identity. You see, the Jews and the Christians been fighting for years. They were claiming to be a descendant of Abraham. But we are the seed, brothers and sisters, as stated in Genesis 15:12 and Genesis 15:18. Talked about a seed who was going to who was going to be on a sojourner. Talked about a seed who was going to reap that promised land after that 400 years, brothers and sisters. But we're talking today about the messenger of the covenant. The messenger of the covenant is the only voice, brothers and sisters, that's speaking to the original black man, black woman, and black child in the held captive in the North American wilderness that they call America. Letting us know that we got a way out, brothers and sisters, but we got to upload the information. Let's see where he got that information from, brothers and sisters. Let's see where the messenger of the covenant got that information from so that we can know what time it is. That information, brothers and sisters, that he got for us, that we need to reprogram our mind, because that's what gets the program, your mind. And then once you activate it into the hard drive, which is your brain, and then we can think, all of us be thinking the same way, brothers and sisters, the same way. One thought will represent the Allah, the true Allah, brothers and sisters, which is ourself, with that one mind. We won't be in the second dimension no more, brothers and sisters. Once we upload that new mind, we'll start seeing in the third dimension. The third dimension, brothers and sisters, and the third dimension will crush everything under it. The second dimension that we've been in under the Adamites, under their control, working night and day, 24/7, brothers and sisters, around the clock to make them rich. And we struggling to see that so-called American dream. And the ones who do see it, they are the devils. They are the ones that the European went in, the black woman, and created a black face white boy, a black face devil. Skin folks, but not kin folks, brothers and sisters. And that's what Louis Eugene Ground is, modern day Farrakhan. He's a black face devil. And he's been in Elijah's seat leading the people, the NOI, leading them right back into the control of the devil, the Adamites. And he attracts what he is. He's a demon, a black-faced devil, and he's attracting demons. That's what's in the nation of Islam right now. In Elijah's time, they was called the wheat and the chad. Just like weeds growing, if you grow some, got a garden, if you don't keep it clean, it's a weeds to take over the garden. So you got to pick the weeds out. But Elijah, that wasn't his job. Elijah's job was to unite us, to get our pennies and nickels together and start doing for self. So therefore, we became a nation within the Adamites nation, within America. Whereas till we start doing for self, feeding self, clothing self, had our own laundromats, our own barbershops, our own bank, our own housing. We was a nation within the nation, brothers and sisters. We was a nation within the nation. And then came that line, son of a devil. That line, son of a devil, brothers and sisters. Farrakhan. That line, son of a devil, brothers and sisters. He ain't told us nothing about the supreme wisdom that Master Farad Muhammad left and Elijah Muhammad pushed for 24 years, for 42 years, brothers and sisters, to teach us to do for self and prepare us for the messenger of the covenant who would suddenly appear at Elijah's temple. What did Farrakhan do? Change it to a mosque. What did Farrakhan do? Made himself rich. And now his son, captain, supposed to be the supreme captain. Now he's rich. His daddy, Farrakhan, ain't got a job. ain't got no business. And Mustafa, the supreme captain, ain't got no business. He got a job. He said he was a police officer. So he got a police officer job. But that don't make him no damn millionaire. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? The messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters, the only one in town that can give us the truth about what time it is. The past, the present, and the future for the original black man, black woman, and black child. And now the mind that he retrieved from that last book of the Bible, Revelation, that was sealed by 7 seals, that hid our mind, that new information, brothers and sisters, that we must upload so we can dodge the bullet that Trump is trying to set up for us. So we, the original black man, black woman, and black child, can dodge the bullet, brothers and sisters, that Trump is trying to set up for us. All this that's going on, brothers and sisters, all this that's going on around that 1798 law that Trump brought into existence once he got into the White House, the Alien Act. Look it up, brothers and sisters, so you can know for yourself. But getting back to the man of sin, that lying son of a devil, Louis Eugene Brown, modern day Farrakhan. I went in the nation in the 90s, brother, 92 to be exact. And that's who was there. He was there. That lying son of a devil, Louis Eugene Brown. Let's read Theologians 2:37. Let no one deceive you by any means, for that day will not come unless the falling away come first, and the man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God or that is worship, so that he sets as God in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. You see what I'm saying? In the 90s, whoever was there in the 90s, these same brothers, brother Jeffrey, he was there. He was a happer of Ishmael, Elijah's son, that lying son of the messenger of the covenant. He's the lying son of the messenger of Allah. Excuse me, the lying son of the messenger of Allah, Elijah Muhammad, Ishmael Muhammad, sitting up there getting paid to lie. They got the books, How to Eat to Live, The Fall of America, the Message to the Black Man in America, but they preaching salvations for everybody. And then Nuri Muhammad, he was what they called the so-called fireball back in the 90s. Now I just seen him on a talk show trying to say that Elijah said that a good Christian is a good Muslim. That's a damn bold-faced lie. Elijah never said that. That's Farrakhan bullshit, that. Farrakhan said that. Farrakhan said that, brothers and sisters. A good Muslim is a good Christian, and a good Christian is a good Muslim. That was a damn lie in itself. Any Muslim who was sitting there, we should have knew better, because we know that the Christians believe in the make believe. The Christians believe in the make believe. They don't believe in Master Farad Muhammad, who came in 1930 after we have been here under that covenant for 311 years. They don't believe in him. They believe in that dead man, 2,000 years dead, that they call Jesus, and start painting white in 1940 in America. 1940 in America. They start painting him in a European appearance. But brothers and sisters, the messenger of the covenant exposed Farrakhan. for what he is, a damn demon, a black-faced devil. Before, I didn't know what a demon was, except the Hollywood version of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She supposed to have been slaying demons. She wasn't slaying no demons. She was slaying Hollywood version. And you know who owned Hollywood? The same person who owned Congress. APEC, brothers and sisters. The Jews. They the one that's been painting a false image of us. They the one that's been trying to take our image. They the ones who have been in Palestine for the last 70 years, murdering and killing them. That's why now that the whole world is against them, that's why America and Britain still backs them, because they the one to put them in power to counteract our identity, our true identity, brothers and sisters, the seed of Abraham, the black man, the black woman, the black child held captive in the North American wilderness. It's the seed, brothers and sisters, and that vision that we've seen in Genesis 15:12, as also the vision Genesis 15:18 talks about us coming out. But we can't come out unless we have that new mind that was hidden in that last book of the Bible, Revelations. 22 chapters of the book of Revelation, sealed tight with 7 seals. Sealed tight with 7 seals, brothers and sisters. And Master Suleiman went in there and got that out for us. Revelation 5:5. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has prevailed to open the book and to loosen the 7 seals thereof, to give us, brothers and sisters, the way home. The way home, brothers and sisters, the way to our reward, the promised land, Arabia, the way to our new heaven that's coming from the mind of the Asiatic black woman, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, the goddess of the universe, along with her man. It's in the supreme wisdom. It states, the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, the God of the universe. And we know that when we first got here, we was in the body that they call morphodikes, the man and the woman. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? So when it say the maker, the owner, the cream of the Asiatic black man, maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, talking about that black woman too. Now we have been separated, brothers and sisters. We have been separated for the last 66 trillion years, and the enemy used us against each other. Used the two gods, the male and the female, against each other. But that new mind, brothers and sisters, once we upload that new mind, we'll come right back together. And that thought, we won't have the same, we won't be under the same mind like we was in the same body. We got 2 different minds, but we'll have that one thought, brothers and sisters, the Injil, the new mind that's going to cause us to have a new vision, cause us to think for ourselves, brothers and sisters, and cause us to now, once we get to our land, Arabia, that great substance, that creative mind, it'll be all for us. It'll be all for us, brothers and sisters. And that most beautiful black woman will know her inner beauty, because we'll be living in that. We'll be living in the inner beauty of the original black woman of the planet. And we'll elevate her back up to her on her throne, which is the planet Earth. Subscribe, brothers and sisters, to the messenger of the covenant so that you can upload your new mind and we can go back to our own land, our own home, brothers and sisters, and a true heaven for the original black man, black woman, and black child held captive in the North American wilderness, brothers and sisters. Let's read a little bit about that Injil, that new light doing that horror of great darkness, the new light that has come to us, that showed up in Malachi 3:1, brothers and sisters, at the temple that Master Fraud Muhammad set up, and now Louis Farrakhan got flipped. Got flipped. When Elijah Muhammad, Master Fraud Muhammad set up, put Elijah in charge, it was called the Nation of Islam. Now it's the ION. Backwards. Say, the table of contents, brothers and sisters, what is the Injil? That's our new mind. That's what was retrieved from them 22 chapters of the book of Revelation. Once you lifted those seven seals, it didn't only lift the seal from the seven seals from the book of Revelation, but it lifted the seal from the whole Bible. The sealed and the unsealed. The sealed version is what we gave the Edomites, and the unsealed version is what the original black man, black woman, and black child need so we can meet that reward, that birthright, that promised land, that heaven that we'll make, and that elevation of the goddess of the planet, the black woman. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? It says, what is the Injil language? Mathematics. Mathematics, brothers and sisters. We won't be stuck on the second plane no more. We won't be stuck here, brothers and sisters. We'll be elevated into the third dimension. We won't be left and right, length and width, only can go back and forth. We'll be able to go back up, brothers and sisters, where we was ruling the planet before our submitting to the Edomites, before that 400 years. Brothers and sisters, it says, what is the Injil key? That key that would unlock our mind. The key that would unlock the mind, brothers and sisters, and upload the new information so we can take back control of our destiny, take back control of our energy, take back control of our creative mind so we can create that heaven, brothers and sisters. Subscribe to the messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters, so we can make that exit. Make that exit, brothers and sisters, out of that horror which is in the North American wilderness, under the vision of the American dream, which has been a nightmare, and it still is a nightmare for the original black man, black woman, and black child. Martial law is coming, brothers and sisters, and you can see the beginning of it in LA. You can see the beginning of it in LA. Trump wants that martial law implemented so he can be the one man in charge. Let's miss that, brothers and sisters. Let's miss that shock of the hour before it gets here. Let's get prepared. Let's subscribe to the messenger of the covenant so we can be prepared. So when that shock of the hour comes, tribulation, we'll be able to walk through it, brothers and sisters, and make it through it. Them 5 months of pure hell. We've been through 400 years of pure hell, horror of great darkness, affliction. Our name changed. Got the slave master name, the slave master's language. and we think like the slave master. We ain't got that spatial mind no more. We got that analytical mind, brothers and sisters. That analytical mind. Let's get back to that spatial mind. Let's get back to that mathematical language. Let's get back to ourselves, brothers and sisters. And then it says, which Bible is correct? Subscribe to the Messenger of the Covenant, brothers and sisters. You can get all this information. It says, what purpose did the Quran serve? What does what what do we currently use the Quran for? Reciting, brothers and sisters, to strengthen our heart, to get us out of that fear mode that we was put in. And right here, it taught us about why do we fear the devil who give us nothing? Because the information that we had in our minds, brothers and sisters, and the food that they gave us to eat. So when we became a grown man, we were still scared of the Adamites. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? The messenger of the covenant got the Injil for us, the Injil key. He got the information we need to retrieve our birthright, our promised land, Arabia, and then that new heaven. Because of all of our energy, we'll be in control of it. All of our creative power, we'll reap the benefit of it. Subscribe, brothers and sisters, to the messenger of the covenant. I'm your brother Elihu Ramadan. As I came before you, so should I leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu alaikum.